Hey guys, we're back for the next part of our show. I am back apparently from turning my roommate into a shake. That's what the chat says. No, I did. I made a nice little smoothie, so I'll be cool.
I told you! I called it! Yes!
How was his roommate?
It
You
sounded
put a
like he
lot
was
of
running
ice in your
his roommate
smoothie, by
into
the
a
way.
shake.
Well, I mean, it's one of the ingredients, right? One
It
fresh
is.
roommate, so.
Yeah.
One fresh roommate.
You're supposed to debone the arm first.
Oh, that's why I was having this. Anyways,
alright,
we're
good
back.
call.
We're back. Travis, what's
Yes.
going on?
So, you guys want to try and deliver some note. Or notes, possibly. So what's the plan here? Joffrey is looking
What's the
around
plan?
expectantly at all of you.
The second we come back from our little trip of buying pen.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was muted. I am finishing these notes and I will read them out loud. So Durian is writing some notes. I'm
Oh.
Yeah,
just
I'm
about
just kind of
finished.
watching him like, I wish I could read those words, but I don't really care that much.
I'm using this chance to read the writing and figuring out what the note says.
Yeah, it's Durian. I assume it's an Elven?
Yes.
You can't read a lick.
Never mind, yeah. I'm only learning common at the... No.
Yep.
It's true, I'm only learning common at the moment.
You are.
It looks really weird. Like you're starting to wonder if Caben's teaching you.
The hell are these squiggles?
And then I realized it's an elf and I'm like, alright.
Cool. So Joffrey looks around and says, "So are we not leaving? I mean, are we just tossing these out and going? What's
I think we're gonna
the plan here?"
leave note / initiate contact and then leave Teriadnish per the plan.
Okay.
Okay. The first note, I'm finishing the last sentence of the second one, but the first note says, "My Lord Nilo, we had a chance to meet some weeks ago where you provided wise counsel to us on a matter regarding an electrum inscribed tablet and its riddle regarding the House of the Winds. We head north today to seek out further information that has come to our attention that cannot wait. However, I am sure we could benefit in this task afterwards with further study at the University of Astoria. If we could beg an introduction to an archivist here sometime soon, we would be most indebted to you in this quest for knowledge. Your servants, Sir Durian and his companions." Okay. Second, a note to Lady Sudaril. "My Lady Sudaril, my lady, I trust you and your daughter are doing well. We adventurers must press on in a task that sends us north, but I hope you know how grateful we are for your patronage. It is forward of me to ask, but I would beg one further boon, albeit a minor one. One of the key components we lack is knowledge that Lord Nilo and the wisdom of the University at Astoria could provide us." We must we cannot stop now. We cannot stop now. However, if you would be able to perhaps I want to say something along the lines of a note to Lord Nilo vouching for us in our good conduct, we would be most appreciative. So I'm going to finish writing that bit.
Awesome.
And that's just sincerely, Sir Durian.
Okay.
Sir
Cool.
Durian.
So you've written up a couple of notes. What do you intend to do with them?
We mail them, don't we?
This is not a mail system. We have to go to a noble or...
There's totally a mail
There's a
system,
mail
but you're in
system.
the
okay.
We're in the city where he is.
yeah, you're at the destination. I mean, you could leave it there. I'm sure any stuff that comes into the sorting office would go to Velum Nilo.
Jamie looks very intense.
I'm just really trying to finish
Still
so I can
writing.
send it to Travis
Oh,
to
that's
have.
all right.
So I'm going to I recommend we send the note to Lady Sudaril just by post. We
There we go.
inquire about a messenger, yeah. And
Mhm.
I'm going to go deliver the Lord Nilo note to the university.
Walk up to him and be like,
Gate.
"Hey, uncle."
No, not
What
to him
up?
personally, just to a guard, perhaps, at the university.
Sure. All right. Cool. Yeah. So you just head there. Just you, or are you gonna all kind of like drop it off on
Well-
your way out?
Dropping it off on our way out, I assume. By the way, Travis, a courier, how much is that going to cost?
To get to Lady Sudaril, are you sending it to Rippian or to the capital?
Where did she?
Rippian, I
Where
see.
did we let? She was staying in Rippian when we left her anyway, right?
She was.
Yeah.
Well, she was in Rippian. I don't know if she was staying there or not.
Well, that's where her estate is, anyway.
Yes,
Yeah, I
that's
think we
she's
go to-
Lady of Rippian. So
I think we send it to Rippian and then see it forwarded to the council if necessary. But it also will maybe get mixed in with other mail and not be notable.
cool. So that'll probably cost like I'm gonna say 1, 2, 4, probably 8 silver to send that. Unless
Yeah.
you want to send it like higher class, you know.
I'll
Put some extra stamps on that shit.
I'll
Yeah.
just pay a
Are you
gold.
sending it first class or 3-day shipping?
Three-day
FedEx, and they
shipping
just throw it around.
with a 2 silver tip, Travis.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So the
But
guy.
I have Astoria Prime.
Yeah, so the
Can I
guy
get it
nods,
overnighted?
puts 8 silver in the tin, slips 2 into his pocket, and puts the note somewhere in back. Cool. So I assume you guys head off to the university then?
Yes. All of our stuff together. We're packed and we're good to
Yeah,
go.
yeah. You guys have the horses ready. You're all saddled up. You are geared up and head out. So you get to the university, and it's actually a rather large building. There are stained glass windows around the whole thing. Though you notice they're kind of up on the second floor. It looks like the first floor was built of finely crafted marble. And can I get an engineering or dungeoneering check
Ooh,
from anyone
finally.
who's got them? Yeah.
I
You
have
take it, you take it.
Dungeoneering.
Engineering or... I have Dungeoneering, but it's plus nothing, but I still have it.
Nina, boom. Cool.
Darn.
15. Okay.
Hey man,
22.
come on!
Nice. So Buck, you notice,
You still got higher than me.
yeah, because of the way that this building's built, like that nice marble is also masking like it's probably masking a thick wall of stone. So this is like an easily fortifiable building, something that could stand up. And you guys notice that the stained glass, the like panes are broken up by heavy steel bars. So again, this place was built
nice.
to withstand a siege if need be.
Nice.
Oh, Lord Nyla is a smart man.
There are guards,
Protect
yes.
your knowledge, yo. Yeah, definitely. There are a
Knowledge
couple
is
guards
power.
at the front.
Wherever the main gates are, I bow from my horse and hand the letter to
Morning, sir.
to Caben to give to the guards.
Okay,
I
you
know.
hand Caben.
Yeah, and I say to the guards, good morning. We're just departing, and we do not have time to stop. But I would hope that this missive would have a chance to reach Lord Nilo. It is from Sir Durian.
Yes, of course. Lord Velum Nilo is still in the capital, but we can deliver it to his office. His brother is in attendance. I'm sure he'll be able to forward it on. And he like reaches up and takes it.
Yep, I nod.
Cool. All right, so you guys ride off.
Into the sunset.
So does that on
Yeah,
the way
I
out?
that-
assume there was nothing else you wanted to ask them, or
Yeah, no. On the
you were
way
right
out.
there.
On the way
No,
out, I'm just like,
no, we're just delivering a note.
yeah. On the way out, just like, so that's not gonna get to him, is it?
No,
No.
Okay.
if anything, but the second note that I sent maybe will have an effect away from the prying ears of the brother.
Who knows? And I say this quietly enough. I mean, no disrespect to your because this is your family, but maybe the brother won't be around when we return. And your life might be in danger.
One would hope not, and I wouldn't really call him desirable family company.
You never know, he might be great at parties. Cool. So you guys ride off and head out of the city. And you're going northwest towards Oryx Hold. So you exit the gates of Astoria. Being that it's a border city, it's actually pretty well fortified. And you head northwest. Cool. So, your first and second day are pretty well uneventful. So as you're kind of rounding a corner and heading up a hill, you see what looks like Oryx, what you assume to be Oryx Hold ahead of you. There's a city. It looks like it's walled in. Again, it's a border city, so pretty typical. But you also need to give me perception checks. We'll see what you all notice.
Oh, Travis, really quick.
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll for this Hedwig trick I've been training?
Yeah, so in the off time, you've been training Hedwig to do some new things, your animal companion.
What up, Nat 20?
There it is.
Crushed.
She sees everything.
Okay, she sees everything.
What is with the
Okay.
high rolls tonight?
Perception check then.
Dude, don't
Ooh,
argue.
That's not high. Thanks for nixing that.
Ah,
Yeah, but you gotta admit though, a 20, a 17, a 15, a 19, and a 20.
Well,
in a
okay.
row is-
So Buck and I are in conversation.
yeah.
We're talking
Cool.
about a plan of action to figure out what's going on with this theocracy, and I'm trying to figure out if she knows anything about Ariadne. So we don't notice whatever you want us to notice, or
Just like-
give us the chance to notice.
Yeah, so Joffrey's... Yeah, Joffrey's talking to you guys as well. It's like, yeah, a bunch of stuck-up goody-goodies, if you ask me. Though, they do order a lot of mead.
So
You know,
me and Kim are just like,
I'm sure for religious purposes.
Mm.
Yeah, so Caben, is that your training role?
That was not my training roll, sadly.
Okay, that was your...
That was my
Okay.
perception
Perception.
check.
Cool, so give me your training roll then whenever...
Yeah.
Got it.
I always forget this because I only do it once in a blue moon. Is it just D20 plus my handle animal plus my bonus for Hedwig?
Yes, yep, that should be it.
What is the bonus for her? Is it just a 4, I think? Or is it a...
I think it's a 4, yeah.
Okay. Alright. Maybe I should have taken that first one as my trick roll.
21. Do you know what the DC is?
Oh, no, I don't. I think it's a 20, actually. Let me double check. I have it bookmarked.
I know they vary.
I think it's
So it's-
22.
it's under-
Damn
It's under
you.
handle animal, and what were you trying to teach her?
Liberator.
Oh, it's 25!
Is it? Damn
is.
it. Okay.
You know, Hedwig has been really distant lately since you've been riding on your new Pegasus.
Don't
and
put this
she-
between us, Travis. Don't put
She,
this between
she has
us.
not been
Roll the
responding
dice.
well to your training.
it's
Yeah.
okay, you can always just dismiss her and have.
I don't think he qualifies as an animal I can do that with. Anyways.
Anyway,
Okay, I'm just... Caben's frustrated, but apparently he sees everything.
yeah, so you guys ride up. And you notice right away that that something's kind of weird about this city. It looks like it's surrounded by tents. And as you get closer, you notice, yeah, it's definitely there's like a tent city outside here. Outside the walls, there are all kinds of like makeshift camps and people about. And as soon as you start approaching the road, people start running up to you. You see, it's just humans, like poor, dirty.
When I
Dang.
see it's humans, and I said, here's where all the refugees have ended up.
I stare at Nina and I say, don't do
Not
what you
even
did
going
before.
to. I just press harder past them.
I just fly over him.
We accelerate
yes.
our
Yeah.
Sure,
Nice.
you guys actually, unless you want to run people down, you have to slow down. There's kind of a crush of people begging. No one's like grabbing your stuff, or trying to grab at you, but they're all pleading, "Please, sir, please, some copper to help feed my children. Please, sir, any food you have. I can work. I was a smith. I swear." Yeah, and you're just kind of riding through a throng of people. You can see like
we have to slow down, but just let us know we have to be a little bit more forceful.
Sure. No, like they're moving as you ride through. You can see a cart going through. And there are definitely like guards to this cart because there's a bubble around it of you can see maybe someone waving a spear or something in the air, and it eventually, occasionally dips down, and you see the crowd kind of part.
I say to Nina, I hate to do it, but can you
Do you
get
want
that?
me to just...
No, can you just the butt of your scythe? Just make sure that we're not stopped, because if we get stopped, we're never gonna leave here with our goods intact.
Yeah.
I can just use the one sword Caden gave me in exchange for the other sword.
You don't need a sword, just the butt of the scythe, just to push them. That's all.
Okay.
So your big ass weapon would be pretty hard to maneuver precisely. So sword might be a good idea.
Yeah, I just leave it in a sheath, and I take off the entire thing as one.
Okay, sure.
That way,
Yeah.
if I need to whack someone, I don't need to cut them.
Okay, cool. Yeah. And someone got a nat 20, right?
Two
Caben
nat
and
2.
Yeah, Caben and Nina. You guys notice throughout the camp, there are people of all various looks and sorts. Most of them seem to be pretty poor and downtrodden, but you do notice men and women in kind of brown robes with like kind of orange sashes.
Please tell me
And
this does
they're
not look familiar, Travis.
what's that?
Please tell me this does not look familiar to a very sudden mage that tried to kill me.
Give me an intelligence check. See how good your memory is. Actually, no. You got a nat 20 on your perception. Fuck that. Similar, yes, but they're wearing kind of like a vestibule, I think it's called. Like a. Oh, come on. I was a Catholic altar boy. I should know what all these things are called. Priest stuff. That's not going to bring it up.
Priest. What part are you
Vestige?
talking about?
Yeah, like the
Vestments?
the kind of ribbon thing that goes around the neck and over the shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
Soul?
I know what he means. The cloth, yeah.
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
if you get
It
a
changes by
master's
the
degree,
thing of the
right?
day.
They have that around you?
Stole. A stole.
Yes. Stole.
Graduation
Stole.
stoles.
Stole.
Yeah.
Stole. Yes. Yeah, there you go.
Let's do.
And those are orange and kind of draped over them. You do see some of the people following them, probably acolytes without that. But as you're going through this like sea of people and camps, you do see one up close, and you see like an embroidered starburst on it, which you all know to be the sign of Paylor.
Uh-huh.
Do we see
Some more than others.
anyone familiar? Do we see that family that we rescued from the trafficking?
Oh, yeah,
Impossible
the
to tell,
annoying
even
kid
with
was-
nat
Aw.
Even with natural 20s.
I mean, I guess not like I scanned the entire crowd, but
Yeah,
they're not in front of us.
not-
You do
not
see
right-
Tarias and Nephany helping out with the wounded and the sick.
Yes, that'd be awesome.
You do not. It's just a sea of people. I mean,
Okay, yeah.
thousands and
Yeah,
thousands.
that's fair.
Cool. So you guys ride through them, and you come up to the gates of the city, which look to be closed, and you see guards as well as priests going around and speaking with the people coming in. After maybe 15 or 20 minutes, someone gets back to you, and it's a tired-looking man, 3-day growth of hair about his chin, and he kind of looks at you and says, business in the city.
Passing on to the capital,
Name?
Sir Durian and his companions.
Kind of looks up at that and nods, looks down. Not a lot of room in the city. Are you okay staying out here?
My lord, perhaps it is not fitting for someone of mine and the rest
He
of us.
raises an eyebrow, kind of looks at his arm and says, "My lord?" Flattery's not going to get you to the front of the line, buddy.
All due respect, soldier, surely there must be room somewhere for the right amount of money.
can you prove you got about? He looks at the group. 50 gold on you.
I just hold up my sack of gold. Probably.
Says, open it up. Hands free. I just want to make sure it's gold and not copper.
It's rocks.
Ice. Okay. Looks in. All right. Yeah, you'll be able to afford it. Okay.
Until
he
until you
takes out.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, he takes out like a. It looks like a stamp for sealing wax, and like dips it into some ink. It says, "You're the sir, right?" Hand.
I have to have hot wax on my hand.
It's ink. And he stamps you. You now have your nightclub stamp. He's like,
Do you know how
"Alright."
many stamps I have still over my wrists from this past weekend? And you were like
Probably a
on
lot.
Monday, and you're like stamping me. Damn it!
Yeah. So you.
At least
stamps
there's
you,
no
says,
cover here.
All right, continue on.
Thank you. Sir.
And after that, a priest comes up to you and says, "Did I hear, sir? Is it? Are you knight of the realm?"
Sir Durian Burr have recently landed, but further north towards Glimmerhaven.
Ah, Glimmerhaven. Yes, yes. The Knights of Glimmerhaven are renowned among the land,
No,
especially for their generosity. Could I interest you in contributing to these masses of people? Food has been scarce as of late, and we've had to be shipping it in. It's up to all of us to do our duty to protect the people of the realm.
absolutely. We have helped these people out significantly in the past.
Of course, and yet they are still in great need.
God.
So right now, Fawn slash
I
Buck.
stare at the priest, and then I look back at Caben.
Is Caven your moneylender now?
What is this?
So okay, I look back and I sigh, and I
Thanks.
reach down and I pull out.
Caven shows you his 18 gold.
Yeah, no, I have fewer gold than that. So I pull out. I reach in and you see me flash platinum.
Mm-hmm.
So he sees
Oh,
it. I
how
hope.
generous of you, sir.
I said, my good sir, can you please tell us how best to make our way in the lands of Ariadne? Perhaps you have more knowledge than most, and we plan on heading to the capital soon.
Of course, sir. With a generous donation like that, I would be most happy to oblige you. The nation of Ariadne is roughly linear from here on out. You'll have to go southwest and then north to the Lake Ariadne. After that, unless you want to go to the western portion of the lands, it's a straight shot north up to Locus. You could also go east from here to the port at Hoxie, but other than that, there's not much out there unless you're willing to go in the Red Wastes.
The red waste.
Did you notice we have a Pegasus, by the way?
I did. Surely one such as yourselves would be most generous to attract such an incredibly good-hearted creature as that.
Yeah. I reach in, I pull out five platinum. I hand him 5 platinum, and I say,
Thank you, sir.
I thank you, Sir Durian, or just Durian, please. We were hoping for a good stay in this town, and we have, although it is not the type of need that these people have, certainly from war-torn south, but we have inquiries and healing to be done for the very sick. That's what we're on business here for.
Excellent. I will send an acolyte to speak to you. Your healing abilities would be most appreciated here. Thank you very much for volunteering so generously.
What?
No, wait. Durian,
He takes
During-
your coins and bows, and he says, "With this we should probably best be safe. And he heads toward the city.
And I was like, okay, he's gonna hook up. Wait, what? And I turn back, and we're gonna leave it.
Okay, cool. I will be back in 1 minute, guys. Discuss
fries.
that itself.
Alright.
We're walking into the city, and I'm like, I think I just gave up 5 platinum and agreed to waste my healing on the peasantry.
But a good noble sir
Well,
you are.
I mean,
You're the one who took
you
the
have to start
vows.
somewhere.
Fawn, you see what I'm trying to do here, right? Get in with the priestly class in this theocracy or whatever, and get us perhaps on the fast track to talk to somebody important.
Well, hopefully we get to talk to someone important, but I
Well-
feel like this...
Well, at the very least,
Yes.
hopefully you've
Yes.
made
It's
Travis
too
now
expensive
reveal
to
something
stay here
now.
for long.
Because you just literally just bought directions, so hopefully that reveals the map.
I also don't want to...
What directions
Give these
with
people
my
money.
name attached to it? It might cost more down the road, but hopefully the word of the name would go forward.
Oh yeah, French
Well,
fries
I
for the
think you'll
DM.
see into that.
We were
Yeah,
talking
so
about you,
Travis.
Travis.
Alright. Of course
Just-
you were.
We just talked
That's-
about what I just did, and I said that I was trying to at least, even if the money didn't get much now, that putting my name attached to it might get something later.
But Travis, an important question. Did the 50 gold and the directions he gave us reveal the map a little bit?
No, you haven't been there.
He just gave us directions on how to get there.
Very general directions. What city names did he give you?
I wasn't paying attention to him.
During
Well, we'll find out next week when we go through the video and write it down.
Cool. So you guys make your way along the line. You see that some people are getting told to go back or peel off. They probably don't have the amount of money needed to stay at an inn. But you guys get up and show your stamp and get let in. There are quite a few more guards on the inside of the gates, you know, making sure people don't go through. But other than that, it looks like your general walled city. The outer wall is maybe 15 feet high, and you see like a stout keep in the middle of the city. And you head in, and what do you do?
Look to inquire about an inn. Reputable inn for a night is what
And there
I...
were some more platinum, it sounds
Sure.
like.
Yeah, so you're looking for somewhere reputable, you said. Okay. All of the cheaper places seem to be pretty well filled anyway. But you get directed to the Silver Lance, which is pretty close
Sounds like
outside.
Skylands, which is something that I want really badly.
There you go. So you get directed to the Silver Lance, which is near the keep in the center of the city. And you go in, and the proprietor, you know, it's pretty full. But you speak with the proprietor, and she says, yeah, that she has a few rooms available for you, and it'll be 10 gold a night per room.
Well, good thing we have
Right.
the buddy system going on.
Yeah, so 2 rooms.
Actually, I put my hand towards
Travis,
Nina's to Nina's
Sorry.
back, and I say, it'll just be 1 room for the 2 of us.
Ah, of course, sir.
Travis, how
and
much
and
higher?
you, sir, he says, looking at you, Caven.
How much higher in price is this from a typical inn we usually stay at?
A lot.
Like
You know,
10
percentage.
times?
10 times. Okay.
20
Caven,
times,
you want to
maybe?
just go sleep outside? Sleep out in the tent city?
No. We'll take 2
Um,
Like
rooms.
that's dangerous.
Buddy system.
I think we're taking 2
Yeah.
rooms, but if
I
we're taking
will
2
take
rooms,
2
is there gonna be
rooms.
3 of us in 1 room?
Yes.
Shh, they don't need to know. They'll overcharge our credit card.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, she
Right.
looks around and says 2 rooms at least for all of you.
I look
Yeah,
at
we're
Joffrey
taking
and
2
say,
rooms.
Joffrey, you're welcome to choose the stable for less expensive accommodation.
2 rooms will be fine, sir.
Sir walked away.
Sorry,
No,
Joffrey. what?
I'm literally.
We're doing- we're doing two rooms.
Look for lesser expensive accommodation in the stables, perhaps.
Durian, you're such a joker. I'll pay my own way on this one, I guess.
No.
And he starts
I'll
haggling.
pay for. Well,
Joffrey,
no, he can just stay with us.
No,
I just
we're
bought
doing
They-
two rooms. Joffrey's staying in our room.
Stay with them.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. Excellent. I appreciate that.
I dropped 20 gold. Problem solved.
What about the stabling of our
Oh,
horses and Pegasi?
included?
Oh,
I
you have
hope?
horses. I didn't know that. Additional 4 gold each.
Okay, for one, I just pay for the rooms. You can at least pay for stabling.
This is
Yeah,
pretty,
I pay for
pretty-
the horses. How many we have 5 horses?
Running
4
a,
horses.
yes.
and six.
running a
All
con,
right, minus 20 gold.
running a con in this city.
And now, innkeep, for what we've paid for, surely you can hook us up with some excellent drinks. I am partial to what is good up here in Ariadnish. We have not been up north yet.
Of course, sir. Well, we're
Heard rumors about your
experiencing...
mead.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Said we've heard rumors about your mead.
Our mead. we don't make mead here. We usually import it from the Elven nation, but we do have a nice ale. It's pretty scarce though, so it's going to be a little expensive.
What isn't scarce right now?
Is this a
Yeah, I'll
resort
pass on
place?
the,
It's so
alcohol.
expensive here.
Well,
I
you
nudged
may have
Dorian.
noticed the crowd outside.
Surely they're not buying ale.
They're not
Rapier,
buying ale.
durian, rapier.
No, they're not buying much of anything.
My good sir.
The
I've-
woman looks highly offended.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, forgive me. I spent a long time in the Elven Kingdoms. You understand.
I have a strong jaw, and she walks off.
Did that actually just happen? You're gonna
Yes.
let that stand? Okay. So wait, just a pitcher of water and 5 glasses, please.
You see a rude gesture come back to you.
For gold, water for gold.
You see a irritated waitress come back with a pitcher of gold.
Pitcher of gold. Yes!
Yes!
Game system.
Yes!
I'm the
I was
DM,
wrong.
though. I can choose to roll that one back.
We give her our water.
Dark.
We give her our
I
water.
hand her a gold,
There was
She gives you
31 gold
water.
in this picture.
and I say, actually, we're pretty thirsty. We're gonna need another pitcher. There's
She
a gold.
scowls and rolls her eyes and grabs another one.
Cool.
Hands it to you.
Hold on, Allison, can you talk?
You want any dinner?
Can you hear me?
They'll be
Yeah.
around soon.
Thank you. Well, once she leaves, I look at everybody, and I wink, and I turn the 2 pitchers of water into ale. Which Joffrey hasn't
No,
seen
it
this
is.
yet.
No. So what do you do?
I sort
Do
of
this.
bring out the rapier, and I say, "Bless us, gods of drunkenness, for keeping the mutiny at bay." And I sort of touch the sword to the, because there's no activation word. It's just, oh Jesus Christ. So I do this, and I'm like, I touch it, and I'm saying, "May they keep us at bay," and nothing happens.
Yeah. Joffrey looks at you and says, all right, you gonna pour that out or keep it all yourself?
Give him a minute.
I mean, it was expensive water.
Give him a minute, Joffrey. You'll appreciate this.
I don't think I've had an activation word for this.
Yeah,
not on
I've
the-
never once seen him say an activation word.
No, and it's not on the thing either. Just says 8 gallons of water into weak ale is safe to drink.
Oh, all right. It's let's have a drink.
Sorry.
No, it's all right. That was a
I
long
probably
time.
had that in an old note, but I would have to go back a
Yep.
page. Thank you, Travis. That's very generous of you. And I'm like, I say the gods thing, and I point, and I'm like, let's have a drink.
Nice. You turn the water
Strong-
into ale with your
strong-
carouser's retort. Strong
Yeah.
ale.
Strong ale, and I pour it for
Ooh.
Joff first.
Awesome. So I assume you guys go through and get some dinner eventually. It's complimentary with the room.
Wow.
Thank
And,
God.
Yeah, what else do you guys want to do here, if anything?
Inquire more about the nation, I guess. Like, try and find out the leaders, priests, social,
Yeah.
like...
At some point,
Outwork.
I'm going to be met by an acolyte, but I'm not going to do anything until that happens.
Alright, yeah, so you guys are just sitting around drinking. Nina, are you talking to people to find out more about this place?
Yeah, pretty much. Alex does, like, so... I heard that the person in charge of this... Sorry, I'm new here, by the way, so I don't know much about Iron Irish, but...
Hey, honey, slide on
Zane?
up.
Zane leads this country, or rules this country?
Yeah, a man at the bar invites you to come over and take a seat by him. Yeah, I haven't heard about him too much. What about yourself? Why are you here?
Just passing through. Sorry.
Oh, so you're only here for tonight.
I'm taken, and I actually point to Joffrey when I say this.
Oh, come on, honey. He's a bit old for you.
Yes, but he's experienced.
Ah, all right. Well, must have a lot of money. Have fun. And he turns and starts talking to the guy next to him.
Yeah, I look for a female to avoid this one now, Travis.
Okay.
And I start inquiring about the country.
Joke's on you. She's
Roll for
lesbian.
lesbian. Roll for lesbian. D100.
So,
we
you
used to have a
start
cleric that was impartial.
Anyway, you start talking to her, and she says, "Oh, I'm sorry, I just got here. I don't know too much
What
about
was that?
this myself.
Oh.
My phone was buzzing, that's all, on the table.
But you were asking about the Archimand, right?
Yes, so... Did you say that again? The what?
The Archimandrite. That's who you were asking about, yes?
The Archimandrite.
Yes, I am sad to hear that he passed away so recently. I hear they elected a new one. Or chosen by the gods. I'm not sure how it all works.
Yes, this, Archimandrite Zane, was it not?
I'm not from here again. I'm not entirely sure.
Where are you from, then?
Oh, me? Locus, actually.
Oh,
How about
that's
yourself?
very...
What's a sweet young thing like you doing down here?
Just traveling the world. What news from Locus?
You should settle down and find a good man. Actually, my son's around here somewhere. She starts looking around.
Oh, God.
This is why you have a bard. This is why you an employee in a bard.
Yeah, this time I actually point to Durian and say, I'm taken. We're traveling the world together.
Oh, well, he's a spiffy young one, isn't he?
Durian's like chugging a beer right now.
And, I asked, so
Very
what news?
gallant.
I like, pause for a second, like,
Kind of trails off.
She puts her hand on your shoulder and says, "He's rich, isn't he?"
he's brave for what it counts. Other than that.
You hear him like belch really loudly.
But what news from Locus?
Nothing that I know. I'm not there. I haven't been in some time. We're just returning from Cien.
Okay, I guess I make a little bit of more small talk with her, Travis,
Okay.
and then I try and find someone else who's actually from
Yeah.
Arena.
So why don't you roll me a diplomacy check and we'll see what you find out.
Yeah.
Not gonna belagor you with the role play too
See-
much longer.
Travis made me roleplay it early, but once the diplomacy roll gets up high
Oh, never
enough,
mind. I found nothing out. Apparently, I bite my tongue
Keep
pretty
getting
early
hit
in
on.
this.
Yeah, you keep getting hit on and manage to insult a few people. But you don't get really much of anything.
Yeah. Well,
It seems like this
Okay.
inn naturally is full of people that aren't necessarily from around here. Some are from other parts of the nation, some, other nations. Most of them want that sweet, sweet booty.
She's legal in Ariadnish.
God
It's
damn.
kind of like the Georgia of this continent.
Hmm.
Anyway, so
Partner score of 18 or GTFO.
so cool.
Okay.
Are any of the rest of you talking with people, looking around,
Nope.
or are you just kind of enjoying your strong?
I'm getting all of the
Enjoying-
10 gold pleasure out of this meal. And free ale.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you guys just spend your day eating, drinking, resting, and around you probably arrived around noon. At maybe 4 or 5 p.m. An acolyte does arrive as promised, and starts looking around and asking at the bar, and heads over toward your table and says, I'm sorry, I'm looking for a Surdurian?"
That's me. What can I do for you, lad?
The lass looks at you and
God, again, Travis, you're killing me.
you didn't
Lass?
ask gender.
And then I actually look and I'm like, Lass, forgive me. Very rude of me.
It's fine, sir, no problem. My name is Shoshana. I've been asked to speak with you about some volunteer work you wish to do.
Oh, that's right.
Yes,
tell
we
you this.
greatly appreciate your contributions.
Yes. Listen, Shoshana, perhaps on the way I will be able to pick your, no doubt, very nimble mind for information about Ariadnish. I am interested in meeting with Zane. I just say his name.
The Archimandrite.
Yes! Thank you. Not from these parts. How does one get to meet the Archimandrite?
By...
Come, we'll walk and talk. Let's go.
Where are we going?
Volunteer work, right?
Oh, well, yes, if you're well rested now, I assumed you would start tomorrow. After a good night's sleep.
Wouldn't be
Let's
good.
start now.
All right.
I top back my beer and walk out with her.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you head out. Does anyone go with Durian?
Well, there's the buddy system, so if no one's going to volunteer, I will go.
Capen's like, feels good to sit down.
Yeah.
If you
Haven-
ask Haven, I would come, but otherwise he doesn't volunteer.
I didn't say anything. I didn't even think of it.
Okay, then no, he doesn't do anything.
All
And
right.
Nina goes.
You look around. Do you just head out?
Yep.
Cool. So yeah, you follow up with Durian.
Shoshana, you were saying about the Archimandrite. Tell me what
yes,
what the role is like.
what the role of the Archimandrite is?
Yes.
He's the chosen of Pelor. He's the highest priest of this land. He's she kind of like launches into a spiel of what the Archimandrite's role is. This guy is basically the Pope.
So he holds daily audiences.
This guy is basically as important as the Pope. But
There
the
it is.
daily audiences part doesn't seem to come up.
Like throughout the whole
Got
world,
it.
or just in this nation?
This
In
nation.
this nation.
Of the religion of Pelor.
Oh, it's
okay.
recognized elsewhere that
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Yeah.
How do I not? Wait! How do I not know this then?
Yeah, what is...
You
You don't
Oh,
know shit, Josh.
you
have no
amnesia.
memory.
You have no memory.
you
No
know.
research Paylor.
I don't, Josh. I'm not sure if you looked up the definition of amnesia.
Yeah,
have-
Travis.
You have a
I
lonely.
also did
sort of,
research
like-
on certain stuff. Paylor would have been one of it.
Well, you've got to be more specific on what stuff you research.
Make that noted next time.
All right. But yeah, you're listening with keen interest. This guy's basically the pope of the entire religion of Paylor.
I keep trying to guide. I listen, and I occasionally be like, "Oh, but what are his deeds for the common?" I'm always like trying to figure out how to get to see this dude. And I also ask about healing and people who have particularly not grave but unique illnesses, and who might be able to help with that in the structure of the church.
Yeah, so she, kind of seems to latch on to questions she can answer, because, the stuff about the Archimandrite is, high-level stuff. You get the idea that she's never seen this person. But yeah, so she tells you that, healers are, very valued in the Church of Paylor, and they have quite a few people trained to very high strength in the healing arts. And I'm sorry, what was your first question?
I asked about just trying to feel out.
Oh yeah. So the Archimandrite,
unique or like perhaps rare illnesses.
Yeah. She's
my friend. That's what we're seeking. I'm kind of.
Yeah. She says, well, any of the highest priests of the order can usually help with that type of thing. Below the Archimandrite, there are the great Shimas, then the Stavrophores, then the Rasiphores. I'm just a lowly novice myself. The priests are above me. I would depend on what kind of disease one has. Are you ill?
No, it is for a friend. I'm fit as fit.
Yes, of course. Well, your friend
I said
can be informed that burning itching sensation may or may not go away with time. And she kind of glances down.
Shoshana, I am a landed knight. That is untoward of you.
Of course. Apologies, sir. And
No,
she kind of smirks a little bit.
No, it was for the elven man who was back in the tavern.
Apologies.
Perhaps this matters more experience than your own.
Apologies, sir. I simply thought a man as handsome as yourself would be a hit with the ladies. She gives you kind of a nervous smile.
Durian just struts a little bigger. He doesn't say that.
Cool.
Baby food.
So, yeah, she says, well, the Archimandrite himself doesn't see barely anyone except his advisors.
How does one get in with these great Shimas?
They're...
Can you request an audience?
You can. Depends how long you're willing to wait. There are a lot of people in great need at this time.
Yeah, but I was about to say they didn't sprout a penis, but that's... I didn't say that. I say, are they located throughout the kingdom? How big...
I said, how do you phrase your problem?
Oh. How big is your problem? I was going to say, it's fairly average in size, actually. Penis joke, Allison, you missed it.
I'm listening.
Funny
She
enough,
looks-
it's penis.
She looks so disappointed.
I say, we had an encounter, a magical encounter, where somebody was transformed in very fundamental ways in their psyche as well as their body. It's not visible, but it's disturbing for them. We were on a mission to rescue somebody from evil, and this happened en route.
I see. Well, perhaps I could I don't know. I don't have much power myself. You could try to entreat the local Stavrofor. He might be able to help you.
Perhaps so.
By the way, Travis,
That is
Question.
most helpful, Shoshana. Thank you.
Of course.
addressing a landed knight, is just sir, or is there whatever terminology is appropriate?
Sure.
Well, yeah, sir.
You know, it's don't know what, like, is there like a term I can use that doesn't involve saying Sidurian all the time? Like just lord.
Well, what
like,
do you-
I can't say lord, but you know, like
So we'll say
Liege.
something, and I'll either cuff you or I won't.
I'm just trying to think like liege or something like this. That way, I don't have to keep referring to Durian by name, just
You
like
don't have to.
a title.
You could just call him. You could just say sir.
You could just
Oh.
say
You don't have to put the name on the end.
I guess I could.
Durian.
Sir. Well, I'm trying to be proper while in company of others.
Yes, Nina.
It just sounds like that we just have to keep doing what we normally do, and we'll eventually get an audience. Good
Oh,
deeds
you
are.
don't go around the land doing good deeds.
And here we are, Shoshana. What a coincidence! About to go do good deeds. I haven't even dusted the mud off my boots from our travel.
She looks down and says, "You must have come on horseback. Your boots are remarkably clean."
I do polish them every night. Not vanity, just good sense.
Of course. Well, we have several sick here who are in need of healing, and
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys realize that as you've been walking, you arrive at kind of like a makeshift first aid tent. And there are people like coughing and hacking and puking and you know, oozing all around. But she takes you around and says, "You were able to heal people, were you not?"
Yep.
Excellent. Here are injured. And she takes you around to people who have suffered like obvious injuries. The
So when she
smell
says
is
she's-
nearly overwhelming.
Yeah, I'm struggling, but I look around. Are there children around? Durin has a soft place in his heart for children.
Yeah, there are a few.
I go to the children first.
Okay. Yeah, you do
she's
that.
like ushering me to somebody, and I turn away and I go to a child who looks particularly.
Is this a
battered.
wound that could be bandaged, Travis? Because I can always try.
No, I mean if they could be bandaged, they'd be bandaging them.
Yeah.
So
Alright, I thought that.
Hey, little bud, what's your name?
it hurts, and you could see like his wrist is swollen. It's probably broken.
I reach. I say, I got something that can help that. You should think about picking up an instrument. Music has special abilities. Listen to this tune, and I whistle. I just whistle a little tune to him,
Okay.
and very lightly because my heels are done with slaps in the ass normally. I just pat his back a little bit, and I whistle a tune. And I'm sort of bobbing with him.
So what tune do you whistle?
It's like row your boat,
Give a little whistle.
except. I'm not gonna be able to whistle on stream. My lips are too dry.
You
But
could always whistle Ocarina
I
of
ask
Time.
your leave. By your leave, I will do this. But I do it in two-part. I whistle in two-part harmony.
Nice. Okay. That's some impressive whistling. Well, yeah, you heal his wrist, and he kind of cries a bit more and says, "It still hurts." And he starts like moving around his hand a bit. So it looks like he's probably good. But
Yeah, I say it'll hurt a little bit longer, but I gesture to Trishana and say he should be better now. Just get him to elevate
okay.
it.
Thank you.
Yeah, like if during initially heals it, I'll start putting it in a sling or something.
Cool. Yeah. So you're helping out Nina, huh?
Yeah,
You're
I've got
doing, like the.
I've got healing as a thing, so
Yeah, cool. So you can kind of help out, and you guys spend your time here.
I burned all
Fun.
but one healing spell. So only
Sure.
4.
Fawn, Caben, were you doing anything at this time?
No.
No.
All right. Caben's
Sort of
just
like- they're
"Fuck
like-
it,
they're
I'm
like-
gonna kick back.
It's just three elf males drinking at a bar, just going, "Yep."
Yeah, King of the Hills.
It's like King of the Hill. Yeah, it's like King of the
I
Hill.
don't have 5 healing, I have 4, but I use all 4.
Cool.
We're getting more acquainted with Joffrey, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, are you asking him anything?
Just like his background, how he got his inn business, where he met each one of his wives.
Oh, God. Well, alright, let me go into the story.
Down that road.
5 hours later, and this is how I met wife number 13.
Buck goes into a trance while he does that. Like, this is gonna be a while.
Okay. It's pretty obvious that you're the equivalent of asleep, so that's awesome. Cool. So, yeah, so you guys just, you get to know, Joffrey a little better, Caben. He seems like kind of a scumbag, right? Like, I mean, he's been through 8 wives. He left the last one at the inn. And he doesn't seem all too concerned about it at this point. So yeah, he kind of goes into his history. He's like, looks around, sees that Buck's out, says, "You know, I'm kind of curious. If the food's this price, what do you think a lady costs?"
More than you make a year.
I thought you were in trance.
Well, that's
Me?
that's the
No.
great thing about
No.
trances. We're not
Oh.
asleep.
Yeah, but you're not aware of... Look, I'm an elf too. I know how it works.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry.
Look, whatever. You
Are you-
were a
are
lot
you-
nicer when you had tits. Anyway, better looking too.
Are you looking for
Eh.
number 14?
I hope not. It's not
14
gonna be
what?
me.
No, you were asking about a lady. Are you looking for number 4? Oh, sorry, number 9?
Oh God, no! I just got rid of the last one. Ugh. Alright. So yeah, you talk to him a bit more. I don't, unless there's anything specific.
Not really. I guess, like, I think he's, like, wrapping up about leaving his wife.
Yeah.
Just kind of ask him, like, do you don't feel guilty or sad or anything leaving your wife and kids back there? I mean, your current ones. I understand past ones, whatever.
Well, I do, but I mean, nag. I'm pregnant. My feet hurt. Can't cook eggs. On and on. Don't ever get married, Caven. Seriously, just stay a bachelor and pump out as many bastards as you can. Just go at it. Don't.
Sounds
I mean,
like
women,
awful
they're
advice.
nothing but trouble. Look, what do you know? I mean, you were one not too long ago. You know how crazy they are. I mean,
Oh, yes.
especially you. I kicked you out before. Don't
Very
think I
crazy,
won't do that
yes.
when I open a bar and
I forgot he's the guy.
wherever Durian's going.
Very crazy. Yes, all women. Just totally insane. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you better start to like crazy, because, yeah. Well, unless you're... Never mind. So,
Maybe you'll
Yeah.
find out one night. Better watch yourself, Jeffrey.
whoa. It's Joffrey.
It's just
Whatever.
And
No one
not
cares.
until you get the lady bits back.
lady bits.
I have a feeling not even that.
Anyway, Cayman, what do you think of that human woman over there? And he starts perving out a little bit. So cool. You guys.
Thank you for
Spend
not
your-
letting me not making you respond to that.
So anyway, you guys spend your night healing the sick, or watching
Or not.
Joffrey be a pervert, and cool.
Travis, in addition to my, I don't think this needs to be role played at all, but I'm just building myself up. I use so in addition to healing people, when there's like a group where I've got people interested, I actually fascinate them and just entertain them. I use my ability fascinate.
Okay, so you're doing that in like the triage tent?
Yeah.
All right.
And,
Cool,
and
so-
in a particularly hurt area, I fascinate them and tell some short, witty tales. I'm not like...
Okay. Cool. Yeah, so you start doing that. Nina, you see a few of the like nurses or whatever kind of fall. I don't want to say victim, but fall under this effect as well. Do you do anything?
Do I know just like interrupting them would probably snap it out of them?
Yeah, you can just like shake them a bit.
Yeah, like so I don't really let them know like, hey, this one's still hurt. You want to help me with this one? I just casually
Oh.
break them out of the trance.
Yes, of course. Ah,
Oh, the nurses.
That-
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just the
That man's-
nurses.
that man's performance is definitely helping. People don't usually hold still when we're amputating their arm. Oh, there he goes again.
I'm like, well,
Yeah, so Nina,
it may
you
not
help,
be magical
like-
healing, but it's healing
Yeah.
them nonetheless.
It is, she says as she with the wheel.
It
I'm sort of
is.
going to take a step back. That way I don't hear
Oh
them.
no.
Yeah, you're like holding this guy down as she's bone sawing off his infected forelimb. And yeah, you guys spend a
Jesus.
pleasant night as Durian is reciting a poem.
And not a night. At some point, reasonably soon, I go back.
There you go. Okay, cool. Yeah, so Shauna accompanies you and says thank you for all of your help. Should I get you in the morrow?
Absolutely. And it would what was the name, Travis, of the superior? Great, not the Great Shimas. The
I don't know if you ever got it.
yeah, you did. You said you could talk to the so and so here. I just didn't remember the word. 'Cause it
Oh,
was
the
strange.
rank.
Yeah, the rank.
The local Stavrofor?
Stavrofor. Thank you.
Are we not departing?
And I say yes. I'd be happy to. But I would like to hopefully be able to have a word with the local Stavrofor. Is that what their rank?
He's very busy. Perhaps if you were by the temple at dawn, that's usually when he leaves to help the people of the city.
Very well. In the morrow then.
Very good, sir. Thank you again.
When we're out of earshot, I'm like, Jesus Christ, Nina, I'm tired.
So once we're done in the morrow, we're departing.
No, I just want to try and meet this Stavrofor to help.
You know, I that's what I mean. Like, so what in the morrow are we departing then? Like after this is done,
I
after you
don't
dish up
know. I'm too tired. I don't know. I've already agreed to help. I can't leave. I'll help in the morning, and then we'll go. We'll head out around the afternoon.
Okay. No, I'll let them know. Okay, it's
We'll
late.
skip. I don't think anybody in this town's going to have time to meet with Buck.
Probably not, but if we can just get like a note or missive to one of the closer towns.
I don't think it's going to be that easy, but we should at least move on and see what we find further into the.
I mean, if they have a dragon problem, we can always go deal with that. I'm sure that will get us to see.
I'm sure we would
Same.
have heard about a dragon problem. We also have this tower that Swiftwind wants us to find.
Yeah, that's why I thought we weren't staying a night. Staying an extra night.
We're not staying an extra night. We're moving on. Durian's tired and cranky, so that's
Yeah.
he just like
No, we're not staying, damn it. Okay, cool. So yeah, you guys head back. You get back and you see Buck and Caben at a table, and Joffrey's nearby dancing with a surprisingly attractive young human woman.
I nod
do you-
approvingly, but then I'm going to bed. I'm tired.
Okay. Do you fill them in on anything?
Oh yeah, I briefed them on what they've heard, what we know about everybody, and how I don't think, in my opinion, that we're gonna get the help that Fawn wants here.
Fawn, any questions?
Nope, no questions.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So, awesome. You guys head to bed, and I think this is a good chance for our second break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been going for a while, so
Yeah. I don't think I talked that whole time.
Not too much. No, Joffrey was trying to get something out of you, but
Yeah. Okay, guys, we'll be back
Trident.
in 5 minutes.
Even the secret too.
Well, I mean, it was mostly you guys healing people over in the thing, which is fine because it was cool. That's where the story goes. We'll see you guys in about 5 minutes. Stay tuned.